Hey people, got a quick one for you before I go to bed. Uh, check out this.
Hello, my name is Scott Cahill. I am a guy who has been in construction since I was 19 years old. Started off building shopping centers and malls in the Northeast United States, and had a long career doing heavy civil work, large building work, wastewater treatment, water treatment, petrochemical, pipeline work, uh, industrial facilities, chemical plants, power generation facilities. And then for the last 20 years or so of my career, I have concentrated in underwater work and dams. I believe I'm considered an expert in construction. I am certainly by courts and people who hire me to help them. I'm also an expert on dams. I've have an extensive background, and you're welcome to look that up on my LinkedIn profile. Cahill, spelled Cahill. I want to make this video because I've seen people misleading people. I've seen people lying to people, and I don't believe it all unintentional. I believe that at least some of it is intentional misleading, and I don't like that. I don't like it at all. I've had a lot of this kind of dishonest behavior leveled at myself, and my discussions that I've had about the Oroville Dam. I think the Oroville Dam is a very important issue, and I think that the way that it is dealt with is very important to our nation. We have put ourselves in a position with our infrastructure that is untenable, and very bad things of magnitude that's shocking are going to start happening. I better button my collar here. I want to look nice for you. If we don't address these issues and address them quickly, I have a mind that is analytical. I don't look at things with much emotion. I try to understand emotion, and I sometimes fail. But I'm very good at probability calculation from a vast array of information. That's kind of my thing. Everybody has a mind that's different. I think that's one of the beautiful things about us as humanity. Mine likes to look at a diverse field of information and calculate probabilities in a non-mathematical way for various outcomes. So that's good for dam failures and dam failure modes. And it has given me a great career, which I'm very proud of, and I've had a lot of fun in my life, and I continue to. Many inaccurate portrayals of information have been made, and some of that is malicious, and most of it is because people simply do not have the experience. They're caught up in the story. It's a remarkable story, and they want to disseminate information, and they often get it wrong. And that's not a dishonorable thing. It's just not the most productive thing. Unfortunately, also, there are punitive acts and inappropriate acts that are taking place by the very people who are responsible. They have lied to people, they've misled people, they've taken actions that are completely inappropriate, immoral, possibly illegal. But now they've hired PR people, and now they're insulating themselves from the reality that they've created and alienating themselves from the very people who they endangered, and I find it distasteful. The beauty of a lie is that a good lie always has elements of truth. If I'm going to lie to you in order to get you to change your position on something, then what I'm going to do is to marry that lie with a truth. It makes it palatable. If I just blatantly lie to you, it becomes obvious. But when I bury my lie within a truth, you accept the truth, and therefore you take in the lie as well, where your filters might stop that otherwise. I was in Oroville to see the dam. I care deeply about dam safety as an issue, and I gave a long presentation. In fact, I think it was a couple hours, and I went through every detail of the dam. I think that that video is a valuable thing, and it has been stolen from me, and therefore from you. And that is a sad, sad, sad thing. And it also tells the level of people who we are dealing with. And I'm in Ohio, guys. I truly feel for you. The people of Northern California. My God, I've never seen anybody in the position you guys find yourselves in. Politically, I love politics. I've been involved in politics in some way or another for a long time, lobbying and changing legislation, particularly having to do with dams. I've known so many very honorable men in politics, great men who do the right thing for the right reasons. And I've seen some horrible things, but not many. But I've seen some horrible things in Northern California. I contacted all your representatives in Northern California, and I asked them to speak with me. And none of them returned my calls. Not a single one. No one. I'm a serious man, and I'm to be taken seriously. And I'm not used to that. I thought it odd, but they don't have to talk to me. They chose not to. So I will supply at a later date in one of these videos the names, the data that I used to contact them, the times, and the responses that I got, which, by the way, were not. One representative did send his representative to have a cup of coffee with me, and he went out of his way to explain to me how DWRs, great people doing a good job. That is not my opinion, by the way. Let's get this perfectly clear. I believe that DWR has consistently done a poor job of maintenance, of inspection, of engineering, and of communication. And I believe that they damn near killed hundreds of thousands of people. That's what I believe. I truly believe that. I believe it was within minutes. I believe that. And I'm a serious guy with a lot of background in this kind of thing. And that's what I really believe. So you wonder why I do what I do, or why I have this interest, what I'm getting at, why do I care? That's it. That's it. That's all there is to it. There's nothing else. I haven't made a single cent out of this. I've cost my family and myself thousands of dollars in travel and in time, writing, and that kind of thing about this. No one's paying me. If someone offered to pay me, I would disclose that, and I would still only disseminate honorable information. Quite frankly, I think that would have been a better situation than one we find ourselves. This is going to be only an introductory video. The next video I make will discuss the primary failure mode, and then I'll go down the 4 failure modes that exist within the dam. I will address those straightforwardly and only with things that I know to be true or believe to be true. I am certainly capable of making mistakes. I do make mistakes. I don't make many mistakes, but I do make mistakes, and I don't mind getting called out on them. That's the difference between an honorable man and a dishonorable man often. Dishonorable men don't like scrutiny. They can't handle it. I don't mind honorable scrutiny. I don't like trolls set against me by dishonorable people. I don't like men who would coordinate with others to get access to my personal property and take it from me. But people who believe differently than I, who wish to have dialogue, I like that very, very much. So please, if you have a different opinion, don't hesitate to voice that. And as long as you do that in an honorable way, then you'll be heard by myself and the beautiful people that follow my work. So make a comment, even if that comment doesn't support me, and hopefully we'll discuss it. That's beautiful, guys. That's how you become better. That's how you improve. That's how you learn. And as I say, I do make mistakes. In all things, there's a balance, and I'll say this and then I'll stop this video because it's getting rather long already. There's a balance. Some of the Eastern religions called it the yin and the yang, and I like the thought of that. In all things, none of us are perfect. I am not perfect. You are not perfect. We can dissuade the bad side of us. We can repress it. We can, through honor, however that's driven, be better people than we might otherwise be. The little voices are in all of our heads. Some of us choose to lie, some of us choose to cheat, and some of us choose to steal. But others of us choose to work hard and to give up part of our own self in order to build a better world for everyone. Each of us gets to choose how we live, and we're very lucky that we have the latitude that we have in the United States. It's a beautiful experiment that's not going very well right now. And I won't even attempt in these videos to try to fix that. But I will attempt in these videos to discuss one of the manifestations of this failure of the greatest republic in the world, and that is the Oroville Dam. I hope that you'll follow these videos. I hope that you'll comment, whether you agree or disagree. If you're paid by someone to marginalize my discussion, my work, to make me look foolish, dude, go somewhere else, for heaven's sakes. It's so blatantly obvious, and everyone sees it. I promise you, it's not effective. Some of the money that you're blowing on PR, spend it elsewhere. Spend it to make fun of the man that stands up in the meeting and points out the obvious, rather than beating up on me, because of who I am and my background. It sounds ridiculous. When you've crawled through the hundreds of dams that I've crawled through, and when you finally understand the power of water and the reality of the situation, then engage me in honorable conversation, and we can have a conversation. But to hire a troll to simply disagree with everything I say is childish. And the people in Northern California, some of the most intelligent people I've met as a group in my life. And they see right through it. It's a frivolous pursuit on your behalf, and it makes you just look that much more silly. Thanks. Please watch the next video. It'll be out, I hope, today also. And it will be regarding the principal spillway, which is the maximum liability failure mode that's going on with the dam now. Thank you very much for watching, ladies, and for engaging this important subject. Talk to you later.